side of the railroad tracks,
Uh-huh.
and they told me she was pregnant when they moved in, but nobody said, I haven't heard her name mentioned, and it is posted.
The Judge Carter, when he walked the riverbed, he was chatting it up with Toby for a long time, right? That's representative of this population. Just good people, you know? Like Sarah, you know? Or MJ, like people that can get seizures, have problems, like getting on their feet. But, so this is good news. This is good news. A, I'm gonna find the article, and I'm gonna read it, and I'm gonna highlight all the problematic statements that I take issue with, and I'm gonna basically reprimand the reporters from the Register that call me and ask me for information. And I'll tell them, look, you're not getting here.
Gave the chance to go, oh, well, you know, automatically with the average person in society sees that, you know, are they going to go to the ballpark now? Well, I already have the answer for that. Attendance is already down. It's really sad. So we need to get our own person. It's just true.
What's on your mind?
I'm last, remember?
Oh my god, but you're sitting over here.
He's just temporarily.
I'm temporary because I have to eat my hamburger. You know, my juicy hamburger meat.
Alright,
Came from
Stop.
the cow.
Gary.
I did finally get permission to clean up that one abandoned tent that was right next to me. All I did was went through all of the trash, bagged up the trash, bagged up their clothes, and put it next to the tent. And found a lot of needles. I need a lot of, if anybody's got any old water bottles that have got holes in them, that we can be able to put around the area. And this says for needles, because I'm finding them everywhere.
You got little boxes.
Yeah, but that's not.
They're too far away.
They're too far away, number one. And number two, I'm finding them out wherever the field, by the tents. I found like 20 yesterday, and I wore 3 pairs of gloves because I've gone to nursing school, so I knew what to do. Put them right in there. We need all those bottles decorated, just strung out everywhere. The trash, everybody needs trash can. I came up with a great idea for a porta potty because everybody does have to go to the bathroom. So it's simple, but I don't know how much cost effective it is.
What do you mean?
Well, you get a big toilet, you get it like a big Home Depot bucket.
That's Bruce's deal, right?
Yes,
The whole-
I have a Home Depot bucket. How many do you want?
I need like as many as we can get for how much?
Yeah, let's figure out the cost per.
Two good plastic bags to put in the bucket.
Yeah,
Yeah, not
and a
just
chemical
like a
from
big
REI.
Yeah, not Walmart bags or anything.
No, like some
I'll stop
smell
and get
good
some
ones, maybe strong, like
The new
FD.
bags that Ralph's makes us pay for now, unless you're on full stamps.
Oh, those big ones, those are good.
Bags.
Yes.
I'm looking for something very reliable, like, 10 mil plastic bags that are waterproof.
Something that'll last more than just once.
Well, they're only once probably, I don't know, whatever, you know.
Well, a lot of people aren't going to want to be getting, make a disposable. People that pick up trash, I need more of the pinchers. I got more orange bags from Angel. So, but, you know, everybody still needs to do their part.
So you had a GoFundMe,
Thick gloves, because I'm keeping
and it's a couple $100. You know that the county could do something about it, and I think Addie's right. I think that the cities could also do something about it. There's city land and there's county land. Well, great, city land and county land bump into each other all the time. There is city land where they could put a portable restroom somewhere. That would be accessible. You have the Arctic. We can have the
Oh,
Arctic.
that reminds me. So
Oh,
our friend,
It's right there on Garden Grove. Yeah. There's a playground right there. No porta potties, no.
anybody know why?
They're
What
doing
happened?
maintenance. They're doing maintenance there. I think that's the family that. What's you helping them?
Not down by the Arctic. We were
No.
down by the 5 or.
Yeah, we were by the 5 or
22.
22.
We entered,
Keith told me he was down there Wednesday, and they could,
Yeah.
that's what I was wondering, because he just told me last night, so.
Yeah. I know that they've had a couple, maintenance projects recently, and they've been cool about like letting Lonnie in with his truck and helping him. It's all the meat, I think. It's kind of polluting his brain. But.
And then you're sitting there playing against her not to get tased.
Yeah.
Favorite joke out of that.
Yeah.
I wanted to see
I'm
more
like,
face.
she's gonna get
Imagine the
It
lawsuit.
was the guy that said, I would have tased his ass.
That was me.
Oh.
Dave, what's on your mind?
Not too much. One thing, I guess, I was hoping Jordan would be here to talk on SB 59,
Yeah.
the Fairview Center bill.
Yeah.
I know that's going up. There's a hearing this week coming up on it.
Really?
On the 19th, yeah.
Okay.
But I remember last time we talked, sort of, it was still figuring out what the coster is on that bill because it's only 25% of the land will be sort of reclaimed. 4:30 on Wednesdays, there's a food distribution. I forget if that was at the Riverbed or at the Civic Center.
That's probably at the
I think so, yeah. So going to try to maybe
They're
get some.
doing Riverbed food distribution Mondays.
Yeah, that's like at 1 o'clock,
Right,
I think.
yeah.
Which is just 4:30. I could sneak into my work schedule.
Right.
1 o'clock isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to pass all that information back and see if we can get people because I know a lot of people in the group have non-standard work schedules or they're students. So Monday at 1 o'clock might work just fine for other people, just not me. So we're going to try to get the ball rolling on that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, 59 would be. I'll try to find some answers.
What's her name? She was just here and then she left early. Her name's escaping me at the moment, but she says she's actually going to Sarah Wallace. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
She points out that she's going to Sacramento. She's flying up to Sacramento soon, and she wants to like meet with Governor Brown and talk to him about this issue. So
Fair.
I have a copy of that for Chapman students. Is that the SB?
yeah, 59.
Yeah, I have the copy of that for Chapman students.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a copy. Okay, well, cool.
Yeah,
Those are good points. And then, yeah, I like the fact that like you guys are planning on having a meeting here.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to do the, I guess it's Isaiah House, is the OC County Worker Facility. Is that
Yeah.
correct? They're one and the same?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
they're
going
one
up there to help out Morgan's the food distribution
No,
tomorrow.
but I meant like the socialists are meeting.
Yeah, exactly. Those of America.
Democratic socialists.
Like it's a character.
Yeah, this is so great.
So I went to the meeting where I saw a few people with the International Workers of the World shirt.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it's very democratic socialist.
Yeah.
More socialist.
Yeah.
Carol, what's on your mind?
Yesterday, there was a big trailer home thing that was parked on one of the streets, and this policeman in full jacket,
Like
all
military,
right, yeah. And he's checking on the license plates, and then he starts pounding on the door, and I'm like, it's just parked there. I mean, it's not. He must have been driving around. I noticed there's a lot of cops driving around, the border patrol driving around Dana Point looking for it. But what I'm concentrating is I've been going to meetings, other meetings, and trying to get more people involved to come to these meetings. So far, they haven't materialized, but I've invited them.
You're talking about meetings, other meetings down more in South County? Because I live in
Yeah.
Laguna Beach, so I would love to sync up after this and get information on that.
Yeah, my older daughter's very involved with the Democratic group down there and
Okay.
everything, and getting Applegate to. So she has a lot of friends.
Great.
Yeah.
Seems like everywhere the police have been reduced to bullies to target the homeless. Like, yeah, become a cop, bully the homeless.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea for you two to talk about, more organizing in South County. I know that in Laguna Beach, you live in Laguna?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you need to meet a guy named Jim Keegan. He does coffee on Main Beach periodically. I know he does them like around 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if he does it every other day, but I usually go there on Mondays. I know that you'll be able to find him if you go like on a Monday or Wednesday morning at like 9
And
a.m.
like super early, it sounds? Well, not
9 a.m.
Okay.
9 a.m. On Main Beach, and you can't miss him. He does coffee and stuff, and he's an older guy, and he's formerly an attorney. He's retired,
Okay.
and he's very passionate about this.
That sounds great.
Yeah, he's like been at Isaiah House. He knows Dwight really well. So yeah, you should
Cool,
talk.
I will,
you
yeah.
should talk to Jim Keegan.
Do you know if he's on Facebook or anything?
He is,
Otherwise,
he's
I'll just try to run into him.
He just commented
great.
on something on the
Cool.
thread.
I will reach out to him then.
For sure. Awesome. Yeah, and like you two should make that connection as
Yeah.
well in South County. Yeah, there's a big homeless population in Laguna. There's a lawsuit in Laguna called Glover. It's the city of Laguna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that you can talk to Jim about. The ACLC sued Laguna for criminalization of homelessness and other issues.
And we know the mayor now, Dana Point, is a Democrat, and probably a lot more open to helping the people. So,
That sounds good. Yeah, you two should look up. Addie, anything else?
Let's see. My friend messaged, this is just like a few short notes. My friend messaged me that he met someone who owns a nonprofit that's like specifically trying to help like homeless communities or people suffering from homelessness. So like he's gonna put me in contact with him, and like he said that they seem to have a lot of resources, so that he's interested in the situation happening here. So that might be another force to have like on our side.
Good.
Good.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We have the funds still for like the plastic bags or for the buckets thing.
Hell yeah.
And I think we have more money in that as well because we've circulated that again. Orange City. We went to the meeting and afterwards we heard something about a family shelter being built in Orange City, but it wasn't on the agenda, and that's completely new information.
Yeah, that's Mercy House is opening that.
Oh, okay.
And that's happening in a couple of months or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They made that seem like it was a solution to what we brought up, but I don't think that is.
Yeah, no, they probably feel like, yeah, we put some money and we talked to Mercy House, we're opening up this new facility, and that's not opening until I think like July.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I'll give you the name of it.
Yeah, because I couldn't find anything.
That is worth talking about, and I feel like when they give you a response to kind of like fob you off on someone else or to kind of dismiss you, having a good response to that the next time you see them, then it becomes sort of this dialogue, and then you sort of arrive at the truth that way. We say this, the official response is that. Here's our argument for why they are rude to other people.
Yeah, they came up to my tent at 2 o'clock in the morning shining their flashlights saying, we're getting too many complaints of people fighting up here, you need to be a bag
So they're the ones that kicked you out, and then they also started attacking Sarah.
the next day.
Who is this? Like, what
And
is
she
it?
told me I'm not allowed to walk my dog near on the bike trail because her dogs don't like other dogs or people. But she was one of the first people when I started talking to people down there that said, go to Spice and find out and talk to her. She's like, I ain't talking to nobody.
So how do you recommend, we're on you anyway, so what's on your mind, and also how do you recommend handling the situation with her?
Maybe Bear. Maybe I can talk to Bear and find out, what do we do about her.
Yeah. As far
She
as,
could have gone to jail yesterday for what she did to Sarah.
so,
Is it just her or whole family?
Her whole family.
It's like that.
What about her whole family?
Her whole family is big bully.
Her whole
I
family?
think that she has one son.
Mafia.
Mafia.
I think she has one son that I can tell would cross over, but
he seems to be the reasonable one in the family.
he would be the one if we got him alone to talk to him. Yeah.
But she knows way too much. She's very close to Heidi.
Supposed to hide you.
Yeah. I can get a hold of you.
So, okay, and so another thing that you were talking about was sort of like, Sarah's health problems, that every single meeting will be shut down of the Board of Supervisors by making that statement, because that's unacceptable.
And it's a falsehood too.
But I will tell you guys, I'm fighting for every single day that people are being deprived of basic necessities.
Your propaganda.
And every single day that people are going without their basic necessities is a huge fucking problem, right? None of that is acceptable.
I think it's on purpose.
However,
Yeah, probably.
However, you do have to understand that we know that this is going to be better because of the fact that Supervisor Nelson ordered Frank Kim to do an assessment to find acres of land, contiguous acres of land, where they could have an authorized encampment in that area, where they would allow portable restrooms and showers. That is probably happening in the next month or two. They refuse to because they say they don't want to make life too comfortable down in the riverbed.
Yeah, but what comfortable is it?
That's a health.
Yeah. But
That's a
they get to wipe their own asses
But
and wash
that's
their
a very
hands.
big help.
Why do they get to wipe their asses
Hey, I
and
got
wash
a
their
question.
hands?
Can we bring the bucket of piss and shit to their?
No, honey. You would never get it through the door.
You never get it through the door. I mean, you could probably get arrested for trying. And
Oh, shit, well,
and if you wanted to, you could. I don't
set it
know.
on fire.
I think Angel is volunteering for that. She really likes that idea. No? You don't like that idea?
Angel doesn't like that idea.
thought of it.
You don't like the thought of it? No. Well,
No,
I mean, I've reached out to the Orange County Legal Exchange Program. They do. They're given permission by the state. They actually have this state agency give them, authorization to have a needle exchange in the Civic Center. And so they're trained staff, they're all medical professionals, and so they do a decent job with that. I don't want them necessarily to have to go through the whole rigmarole of going to the state and trying to get something for the riverbed. I don't want to have to wait for all that. I do want them to maybe consider advising us on how to collect these needles and how to keep them safe, If they have sharps containers that they're willing to provide, they have funding for it, then, if they can turn that over to us and we can be their partners and sort of have a safer way of distributing needles. I hate hearing, Mary, that you're picking them up. I don't care how many gloves you're wearing. I don't care how careful you're being. I don't like that. I don't like that. And so I know that you're trained, I know that you're capable, I know that you're an adult, but at the same time, I don't like that.
well, I don't like it either, but I don't want a little kid or something, or an elderly be.
God bless you for it.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's trained for it. I'm feeling pretty comfortable. That's
So,
nice.
okay, what do we need to do in order to launch these two projects? I can volunteer to talk to the needle exchange people. If somebody else can sort of help with the fundraising.
I'll help with that,
With what?
fundraising.
Okay, but
Give me a day or two on how we should go about it.
okay, but I'm talking about the all of the logistics and actually getting these buckets and distributing them, right? So that means driving to Home Depot, sourcing the chemicals online, probably getting them in bulk on Amazon, right? Would be better than REI.
That would be a good source.
Yeah. So do you want to collaborate with Addie on that?
Sure.
And I can follow up with both of you. And Addie has some money to contribute. You might have some. I know this is something that you were already sort of doing, right?
Well, I've got 10 buckets and lids in the back of my truck right now. I'd love to get rid of.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And in fact, I'll drop them off this meeting. I'm sorry, it's not my turn, so I don't want to.
No, please, no, because we're kind of following up with the stuff.
I also brought a sack full of prenatal vitamins, I think, like what they use in a porta potty.
I can
I'm
ask
sure they
them.
don't buy it, $5 packages.
Right, they buy it.
I'd like to see a nice 5-gallon bucket.
My ex distributes all that stuff.
Oh, awesome.
So that's all I'll get hold of him, see what I can.
That would be great.
do.
And all we have to do is figure out a way to distribute it,
But yeah,
whether it's dry or wet.
yes,
form.
yes, I'll get on that with him. The Bengal cat. Not for sure, but she's my mascot.
Would you be able to?
And need to check.
Angel, I think that it's pretty important to me personally that you're.
Someone help me give them out? I don't know what.
Since I'm last,
I can take one for Amanda,
Okay.
and I don't know about Diane, I'll ask her.
Sorry, what?
Couldn't
You
you
know,
just
I
see them
rub
all?
their bellies, and two of
you
them
so
will be
much.
gone for
You're very
sure.
welcome. I invited everybody, I'll bring some invitations, and I invited everybody to Angel Stadium tomorrow, 7 a.m. sunrise service for Sunback.
Oh, yeah.
Good breakfast.
Yeah.
I said, climb the fence if you have to, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so, let's see, what else? There's a tent giveaway, I think, I haven't been able to get a hold of
Is that confirmed?
that church.
What time is it?
She hasn't answered her phone yet, so it's a Korean church.
She's always hugged me, loved on me, but the day that she said that the doctor told her that, she's changed. And she's been having attitudes with lots of people, and I don't know, she's scared, she thinks she's gonna die soon, or what, and now she's going around saying, this is my brother, this is my father, this is my mother.
She's been doing that for a while.
Well, yeah, but it's getting way more intense.
That's a yes or no.
So right now, she's down with Ray, closer to the Renaissance right there. They're gonna get her a tent, hopefully today from them, today. And but Ray's taking care of her. Ray's a good guy. You know, he's an alcoholic, but he's a good guy.
She's right, kind of right by me. That's where that's where the problem with her and Spice came into.
Right. So she's been having issues, you know, she's just walking into people's tents and getting into their private business and stuff. But ever since the doctor, I've noticed that it's just all exploded on her. So yeah. But she is right there by the Renaissance for Ray, with Ray, if anybody needs to know. And
Did you say that tents are being handed out today?
Yeah.
When is that happening?
They're usually around 2 or 3, right?
That's at 1 o'clock, maybe.
No, but there's some more tents coming tomorrow.
Bruce said a Korean church was supposed to donate
Yeah.
tomorrow at Rampart.
Yeah, that's the.
He says tomorrow at Rampart.
Oh.
But then again, there was never a
They're
confirmation.
on Saturday.
But just to let you know, if she does not have a tent by tomorrow or Monday, I do have a extra spare tent.
Yeah, everybody's willing to provide Sarah with a tent, so.
Anaheim Homeless Task Force Monday, Mark. What's that? Monday, the Anaheim Homeless Task Force. We're still trying to repeal that ordinance in Anaheim. So we're kind of getting out there and speaking out against it. It's unconstitutional, and we're still trying to get that, they're still talking, we're getting frustrated, so I'll probably get up there and try to get my 30-minute
Get your 30 minutes.
I wanted to go Tuesday, but I heard they may shut it down.
Well,
So there's the law that says it's illegal to sleep outside.
That's the
In
ordinance.
Anaheim, that's the ordinance. Yeah, they have that law in about 33 out of 34 cities in Orange County. Even though there's probably about 10 times as many people that sleep on the streets every night, more than there are shelter, beds available. So this is probably just blatantly unconstitutional when it's enforced. Now the problem is sometimes they'll issue these citations, and then people will say, "Hey, I have no other option," right? So then they, plead a necessity defense, and their citations get dismissed. But that happens over and over and over and over again, and in the process, you lose all your stuff. You have to go to jail, right? It's ridiculous. So even though they may not get convicted, it's still harassment, and it's still an opportunity for the police to wake you up in the middle of the night, ask you questions. It's still basically a blanket waiver of your Fourth Amendment right to privacy. You don't have any privacy. Why? Because they can stop you, they can search you, they can ask you questions if they have probable cause, that you committed a crime. So every single homeless person that sleeps outside, there's a probable cause that they have committed a crime. Every single homeless person is criminalized. So every single homeless person can be searched. And then when they're searched, and if they happen to have contraband, like many people in Orange County do, then they will get arrested. So they won't actually get arrested and cited and jailed and convicted for sleeping outside. They'll get convicted for some other crime. But just like, everybody has something to hide probably in their house, Who doesn't have, just like we don't go into people's houses and randomly search them, because we consider that living in a free state. That's what homeless people are subjected to every single night. So I absolutely agree with Lou saying, working with Anaheim on repealing the ordinance is something that's very important.
you keep mentioning that it's unconstitutional, not only infringes on the fourth,
Oh, even a mail cop searched it.
Yeah, and a mail cop searched me.
There
It's
was
totally illegal. What can I do?
There was an idea which I would like everybody to entertain, and that is to do a sleepover outside the sidewalks near Disneyland, like just outside on Harbor Boulevard or even Catella or something. I don't know. That would be something just to have a massive, because the sidewalks are public. They don't belong to Disneyland. They don't, so there wouldn't be an issue there. The only thing, you can't put a tent. But other than that, just sleep out on the sidewalk. That I'm not sure.
See us asking me to players, so how they feel about it, just to have them on record.
Yeah.
Person to ask,
Especially Mike Trout.
ask Mike Trout.
Yeah, or actually through their publicist or
He's
something.
the golden boy of Angels. Mike Trout's the golden boy.
But you notice how they're just, I haven't heard of one peep out of any player. They probably have a mug on, they're probably told not to keep
Oh,
their
their
nose.
contract.
But I'd love to hear them say on record, no comment.
I'm sure you,
But if anybody wants to go ahead and knock on any RVs or trailers in the parking lot of Angels, there's a player that actually sleeps in the parking lot.
He no longer sleeps, he recently got a house. We actually had one of our recent players, the big acquisition. He was homeless in his trailer in the parking lot for 2 weeks. So he got a taste of what it's like to have a cop knock on his trailer. But now he's got a house where he's spending $14,000 a month.
I'm not sure he really got the real experience.
Yeah, I think it's a real experience.
It'd be nice to get a
That's
banner.
camping. That's camping.
That's
That's camping.
No,
So
get a banner inside an Angel Stadium and kind of hold it up like you're in a game.
Yeah, housing for homeless people.
Or go right up to Mike Trout at home plate while he's batting. Hey, what do you,
Yeah, what's your stance?
We should streak at the baseball game.
Oh, well, that'll only get you
With
back the
a glow in the dark.
$5,000.
I'm not the candidate for that.
Glow in the dark.
Turn this into a horror show.
Yeah.
That'll get them moving.
man.
Well, what I would really recommend is Legal Aid Society will defend anybody. UCI, you guys know, defends anybody that get these citations. And you're right, like at some point there needs to be like impact litigation, is what it's called, about, you know, the broader issue.
Gets the number of the all.
Yeah, and I don't know anything about even me to tell if some of them are, they don't want to do that much paperwork.
That's all right. That's good.
Because I know there are some weird ones out there.
I don't know if you knew about the incident with happened on the riverbed yesterday afternoon about, I don't know, 11, 12, with Sarah, the one that has suffered stroke seizures. Spice and her had gotten into a huge brawl. Spice was picking up furniture, throwing.
Yeah,
Didn't I tell you guys at the meeting before last?
Right. Well, not have much luck with it.
I'll text you.
No, talk to Zach and Gabriel because they both have passes to go along.
Jack and Gabriel. Who's Jack and Gabriel?
They feed on Monday. They do coffee
They
on
come in the
Monday.
mornings with donuts and coffee.
How do you
When
have our
Monday
contact number?
You know
I
what?
do, but
I'll see
When
them
on
tomorrow
Monday morning?
around
10 o'clock.
9.
Around 10 o'clock.
I'll talk to them tomorrow morning when they come by and then.
You talking about Sunday or Monday?
Monday.
Oh yeah, Monday. Sorry.
Okay. That's about it. I gotta head out.
So it's like get that sleep. Yeah, you're kind of like,
in the morning again.
you know, you're basically sleeping on the edge of a cliff. You know, it's almost that feeling like, you know, what's going to happen next? And just that little dose.
I've occupied as a civic center when Occupy Wall Street was going on.
Right.
You remember those days, right? Yeah, we had an Occupy at the civic center. They woke us up at night.
The very idea, just that little dose that we got, that I got.
Yeah, gives you empathy.
And you're kind of like, you know, for a couple
of the Chapman University that have been, you know, very active down here and like super fucking proud of it. They went to Orange City Council last week. You know, I know that you're a lifelong Anaheim resident. I just want to make sure that there's like, you know, equal pressure put on both Anaheim and Orange because the riverbed is in Anaheim, right?
Right.
And Andy made a really good point earlier, right? We were saying.